going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Sekiro playthrough. We're on episode number 4, I believe. And as you see, we left off not here, but we're here now. And that is just because I want to get a little more leveled up, I guess, before we take on the rest of the estates. Plus, we have the means to make this fight easier.
Feel safe with that big bastard just tied up next to us. I'd rather not be gravely injured just before the war begins.
If the worst happens, only good. Fire. Those red eyes fear fire. That's what the Lord's proclamation says.
Proclamation? What a joke. Akina sure has a funny way of preparing for war.
So as you can see, we have the flame vent equipped because we're fighting a red-eyed enemy. So if you actually use the eavesdrops and pay attention to the hints in the game, you can actually get very good information on how to make the game slightly easier. That being said, the flame barrel is hidden away in a secret area, really. Around estates, if you don't talk to NPCs, you'll never get there. So I also found a little strategy for killing these guys efficiently. You can backstab the one that I'm locked onto, and then you should be able to just turn immediately to the second guy and charge R1 and regular R1. You should die. I want to give it a try. Easy. Grab attacks. That's great. Hit him with it. Good idea. I just like to rotate around. Get away from the wall for a Probably die. Unfortunately, unlike the Souls games, you can't say good out of getting grabbed and then just spawn at their feet. Which is weird, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter, because even in Souls game, the enemy would regain. So we have only 11 spirit emblems. This costs 3. Spirit balloon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we may just have to take the long road on this one. rank 1 at a prayer bead. Medicine rank 1 makes our healing stronger, because our healing is actually really, really bad early game. Mostly because, you know, the healing is scaled to how much health you have. So because we have such low health, the healing does like a little under half, I believe. But now it should do a little over half. Let's actually test it. A little under half. I believe that's how much it normally. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm gonna rest anyway. Back. Because after that mini boss, there's another mini boss. Yay! How exciting! We got a spirit emblem, or a few spirit emblems for that as well, so that's nice. Excuse me. I wanna fight you. Nightjar binoculars. This is just like binoculars or monocular. I think it's called a monocular in Bloodborne. There's not over from this side. You know, I don't think I've ever actually opened that door. Because I saw that on my first playthrough and then never went around. Maybe we'll try and get around there. I don't think it does anything at all. You never know. Gourd seed and ceramic shard. I'm going to try and make this easy. I don't want to use the sugar. Using a best health in the world, but it's okay. There's still a guy here, right? I know, okay. I know the mini bosses walk around investigating, but I know this guy's here and I don't want him in the fight. I think... I can't look at my skills in the menu, that's right. Confetti, let's actually set up my item bar for the items that I typically use. I usually, on my playthroughs now, since I know exactly what I'm doing, you know, I usually like to have a empty quick bar, so I can just heal a lot, but now that I actually am decent at the game, I kind of just like having it so I don't have to put it on there when I need it. So I usually always have them in this order, and then we have Akko sugars, which we haven't gotten, and I don't want to die just back up here. Who noticed me? Oh, it's a lizard. I hear it. Hey, bud. Those lizards can be really annoying. They poison you really fast. Oh, here we go. So, I am going to go this way. This is actually more or less like a hidden area, but not hidden very well. It's just it's a side thing. We aren't going to be actually killing what's here because it's not possible. It is possible, but it is not going to happen with half health and one heal, even with the one res we have. So I'm going to be hopefully successfully running past the enemy. No damage from this, right? Good. You actually can't die from falling damage if you like are constantly landing on something that isn't an auto kill zone. I think we just hug right and go up. Nope. I'm actually not in the right area, but thanks for the spirit emblems. There you are. Don't slow down. There we go. Okay. So as you see, there's the headless boss. He's mini boss. He's not chasing us, and we'll probably kill the headless in this playthrough, because why not? I've actually never killed them all. But Shinobi escape route leads to a bell demon. Let's go see the bell demon. Oh, that's right. There's a guy here. These enemies are actually funny. They're the only enemy that you can just death blow immediately if you jump. You get the death blow. Let's go on the side. So this is actually an area that we'll be going to a bit later in the game. Senpo Temple, however you want to pronounce it. I came here because it's a close idol. Instead of going back to the other one. I know that we were like down on an idol before, but I wanted to come over here anyway because in case you guys ever want, you can make the game a bit harder. Do not ring this bell. Inviting misfortune is an act of virtue, but only to the stoutest of heart should ever consider it. But only the stoutest of heart, not to the... So this is the bell that I was talking about earlier, the bell demon. It's not an actual bell demon enemy, it's a curse, essentially. A bell demon, a demonic spirit sealed within the... Oh, I didn't notice that it was like an eyeball on the icon. Sealed within the iron bell of Senpo Temple. Possesses those who ring the bell, strengthening enemies around them. The bell demon confers hardship, but perhaps is also slightly better spoiled. But I can't read today. Using this item has no particular effect aside from causing the demon to leave. So you ring the bell, and then if you see under our health bar, we get a little icon, and that means that we have the curse on us, or we're possessed. And everything's harder, but drops are better. As far as I know, this only really affects bosses. So, with that, we will come back here to ring it. I have to do more research on it and see where I actually want to use it. I probably will do a bell demon run at some point, because I don't think it's even going to be that bad. But yeah, you just use it, burden dispelled, you ring the bell again, you get it back, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and go back. Might as well just go to that one because we never sat at the other one. That's my mistake. I thought we did. I know I jumped down there. I guess I just never sat at it. Unless I just skipped over it and didn't notice. as well kill these guys. I might get the spirit emblem, plus we need some gold. Pellets. Feels really good to Mikiri counter. Also, actually real quick before we go, we can go out this hole instead of walking all the way around. The mini bosses don't respawn, but everything else is kind of switching over the place. I want to see. It would be on this side, and I can't come back up here, so I'm just gonna wait. I was saying if, like, the other side of that door. It could just be a, what do you call it? What is the thing? What is the thing? The Great Bridge in Bloodborne, Claire, door. Could be like that, where it actually never opens and doesn't go anywhere. So it's unfortunate, but I'm actually going to not need it, hopefully. I actually don't know where this comes out of. I want to, like, get the best camera angle on you guys. Where does it come out? Oh, this just tells you that you can grab one better. There. Now, I want you to go hide down there. Wow. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was trying to explain something, and then he just decided to attack us. But yeah, it wants you to go and like all this stealthy route, but really you don't have to. You can kind of just run through this area. He'll notice you like once, but you'll be going too fast for him to hit you. I got unseen aid, guys. So yeah, you don't get to res if you grapple there, jump, still spawn. Run under here. So I want you to like go down there and we're in the cave. And then you come over here. This is where it's going. If I was faster, you could just run over to the wall over there. Shimmy across. Without hitting us. You actually can't make this jump. There are some small things that you can skipping by jumping. So the first time I actually like turned around right there, I was standing on the edge and I didn't know he would come farther in, and I legitimately was afraid. I don't know how far, well now I do, but I didn't know how far he actually went, and that's why I tried jumping up. But it Alright, so there we are. We are now at the next idol, and I actually have to go for just a second. We have to go to the jump cut. Alright, sorry about that. Breakfast came early because apparently they were busy, so they didn't want to wait until the, not breakfast, lunch. I ate it for breakfast. They were busy, so they wanted to get it here on time. Or at least before on time. So it wasn't late. Now this is one of my favorite areas in the game. We didn't, in my areas I mean boss arena, spoiler. Excuse me. We didn't explore down there just yet because I want to kill him first, because it makes it slightly easier.
My name is Kyobu Masataka Oniwa! As I breathe, you will not pass!
So, little tips for people fighting this boss. Get aerial or get also, try and get as many attacks. And don't get hit by the speed. That one also actually scared me. I thought I hit firecrackers are good, of course. You do get unlocked. Starts doing this. There you go. Look at the horse. He's so sad. He's so sad. Just fades away. Memory. Gyobu Oniwa. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Gyobu Matasaka Oniwa was the keeper of the Ashina Castle Gate. And then we got Mechanical Barrel. Mechanical Barrel that can be given to the sculptor to enable prosthetic tool upgrades, something we won't use too much, honestly. We'll get pretty far into it because there is one that I quote-unquote need, but I don't really need it. It's just really helpful. It appears to have been made to fit perfectly inside the wrist bone of the shinobi prosthetic. A reinforced core is sure to make shinobi fang even sharper. And prosthetic tool upgrade tutorial. Skill points. Alright. Sit here. And we're actually going to guess, rush an NPC quest here. Ooh. Well, I wanted the grappling hook attack for that fight, but I'm just gonna get Shinobi Eyes since the fight's already over. We'll get it next, I think. We want that. Don't want that. We want this. So we'll probably get grappling hook attack, chasing slice, and then go for breath of life light. And then the rest of it we won't get at all. No, we have to get midair combat art. That's for sure. So you actually get a lot in the Shinobi arts tree, or at least I find a lot of it pretty good. It's just some of the stuff that I don't care about. It's always nice to have spirit animals. Excuse me. Okay, I'm glad he didn't shoot me while I was grappling. We would die. So I'm actually gonna go kill him just as you can see, you can suck his gold up from pretty far away. We're back in the boss arena, following along, and we want to go up these stairs. The reason I did that first is because we're gonna talk to an NPC who wants us to kill rats, and those enemies are what are considered rats. And if you kill one before talking to him, you can just go through all of his dialogue and talk to him again, and he'll go to the next step of his quest line. So it's just faster.
Another rat. But those eyes. A starving wolf. Before I kill you, tell me your name. Tell me your name! No name to give. You shinobi are all the same. You die nameless, with no one to mourn you. However, your left arm, a prosthetic shinobi arm, it reminds me of... That's it. A one-armed wolf. I like it. Which means Sekiro. That is what I shall name you. Who are you? I am the Tengu of Ashina. Come, Sekiro. Care to hunt some rats with me?
What?
Rats have snuck into Ashina, scurrying about like they own the place. There are all kinds of rats out there, and they must be cut down. Every last one of them. It seems you have a talent for killing. Allow me to help you hone that talent. What'll it be, Sekiro? Will you hunt rats with me?
Very well.
Excellent. You'll need this if you're with me, Sekiro.
The rat description. A description of the rats that have snuck into Ashina. Speak to the Tengu again once the rats are dealt with. The rats, he gives a description of the rats. Assassins from Senpo Temple, which you'll see those enemies in a lot of places in Senpo Temple. Short stature, wear bamboo hats. A large number of rats are lurking about, last seen in the Ashina Castle Gate. So there are actually, if you saw, there were two more there whenever we went to kill the one that we stealth attacked, but you only have to kill one to go to the second step.
The face of a rat, and where it makes its home. Go and kill it. If you do, I will give you something that will aid you in battle. Looks like you've caught yourself some rats.
Yes.
I knew you had a talent for killing. Wonderful. Here's your reward. Take it.
Ashina Exoteric Text. The compendium of the Ashina sword style allows one to learn Ashina style skills. The text reads like a history of Ishin Ashina's battles. When young, Ishin fought desperately time and time again, polishing his technique in the blood of his enemies. He consolidated his learnings under the Ashina style, named for the sake of his clan's dominance.
This is...
The ways of the Ashina Blade. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles you've yet to fight.
This esoteric text is one of the most important in the game. I'm gonna open this up so we have a little shortcut to go through.
Oh, you survived. That accursed Gyobu's finally a corpse, I take it. That changes nothing, you know. There'll be more wars, there'll be more corpses, and deep-seated hatred will run wild. Where's all that hatred go? Haven't you ever wondered? Guess not. Guess you haven't. That's why I pity you. And I pitied him. Now then, be gone already. There's no end to war, no matter what this old hag says. Your duties will never change either. That's just how it is.
Fine then, meanie. Let's go hop up here. I think, oh, it's the other side. Like, I knew there was an item on the other side of this thing, but it was closer to go to the left than right. Grapple up here. Now there is a tricky thing you can do here. I actually want to see if I can do it. Yep. You can actually just start your grab mid-jump. It wants you to come jump onto this one, and then just jump and grab. You can actually do it from there. It's the first time I ever tried it. Got a third prayer bead. Or I guess a seventh, really. Excuse me. I'm trying to fall. I'm trying to fall. Whatever. Well, wrong door. Quit putting away your sword. Also, you're not allowed to run in temples and stuff. Which is why he puts away his sword. Then we want to talk to this guy. Which?
Care to purchase an offering?
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob. A battlefield is our paradise. Go ahead. Buy an offering.
So, if you didn't buy the firecrackers from the first guy, you can actually buy them here. And this is the first one that sells heavy coin purses, as well as a bunch of other stuff you probably won't need. You might need one of these. If you do, you can come get it here. Typically, I find them pretty well spread out.
Wherever your travels.
Now, let's see. Do we have enough? We do.
Care to...
Bam. Alright, so with that,
May the departed...
we're going to go ahead and go back to Dilapidated Temple. Is it Dilapidated? I don't remember. The temple, the hub temple, and upgrade our gourd seeds and talk to the sculptor about our new upgrade ability. And then we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here, as well as let us increase the attack power with Gyobu's brain. So whenever you get rid of the memory for attack power, you get remnants. Remnant of Gyobu, battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant, reckless, no such memory provided sustenance for Gyobu Oniwa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by his show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina. Oniwa would later go on to become Nichiro Ashina's most trusted and retainer. So a lot of the character lore actually comes in those remnants. Dilapidated. That is. I think we have 2 gourd seeds and 3 prayer beads. So we need 1 more prayer bead, which we're actually going to get at the beginning of next episode. Or actually, before we end this episode off, let's go over the area that we skipped to get to the boss.
I see you've acquired something quite interesting. A mechanical barrel. It's a mechanism that can serve as the very core of the prosthetic. Hand it here. I'll fit it to the arm for you.
What difference does the barrel make?
With a versatile base such as this, I can use various purifying agents to further hone that fang of yours.
Purifying agents?
Purifying agents are materials that can be used together with the barrel. Things like gunpowder and scrap metal. So if you find something of that sort, be sure to bring it my way.
Crouch down again. Alright, so this is your upgrade tool guide. These are all the upgrades in the game. We can only see the upgrades for the ones that we have. The next one is locked. So it's locked for this firecracker, but this one, since it says information locked, but it has the actual arm instead of just an actual lock on it. These are tool prosthetics that we haven't gotten yet. So we will need to work on that. There are, I want to say 10 prosthetics? I'm not sure. There's a lot, actually. So, which I consider 10 a lot. Oh, is he sick? That's right, he's sick, isn't he? I forgot.
Have you seen the sculptor lately?
Yes. He's...
All I know is what Dogen told me long ago, that the dragon's heritage can bestow the power of resurrection. However, it is not any ordinary power. Repeated use leads to stagnation, which will eventually reach a point where it overflows. This causes those who do not have the power to become sick, a disease known as dragon rot. He knew much about it, but even so, he was unable to determine a cure. Forgive me.
Is there a way to treat this dragon rot?
I do not know. However, it must be stopped. I am unsure. But the first step is to look through my mentor's research and see if I can discover a way.
Thank you.
I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
This power, it comes from Lord Kuros. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection, they are revived upon death, repeatedly. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost. There must be a way to treat the dragon rot. The first step is to look through my mentor's research and see if I... There must...
Okay, that's all their stuff.
Goodbye.
Now, because I'm not rushing through the game and I actually want to do NPC quests, we're actually going to try and progress it to where we can cure dragon rot. Okay, good, she's gone. So we actually have a lot of stuff to do before we end the episode off because I forgot about this.
What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't realize you were here. The sculptor has been coughing blood. I took a sample of this blood for my dragon rot research.
A sample of his blood?
Yes, blood that he's coughed up. The color of the blood itself appears to be tainted, stagnant, but the sculptor's blood alone isn't enough to reach any conclusions.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. Bring me samples of blood coughed up by others that suffer from the dragon rot. If I have more, I'll be able to learn more about the disease.
If I come across anyone afflicted by the dragon rot, I'll ask them.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Now let's see. Who do I actually have afflicted by? You can't take the sculptor's blood. Timid maid. Okay. So let's go get her blood. We'll just backtrack. It's fine. It's fine. your house from here. Timid maid. I don't want to be canned.
Good.
Shoot. Don't shoot me.
The dragon rot.
Inosuke. Inosuke.
Yes.
Protect the young master. You hear?
All right.
We're counting on you.
I'm taking a blood sample.
Blood sample of dragon rot victim contains the stagnated blood. Emma can use this to find a cure for dragon rot.
Now to bring this to Lady Emma.
I like to come in here and do this just in case someone sees me and wants to shoot me. The roosters can't come in here. But yeah, it takes quite a long time to use that idol. I think I've mentioned that already before, but it's not exactly easy to find a situation where you can run through everything and use it. Stuff will just catch up to you and hit you.
Yes?
I saw you and Lord Kuro in a vision.
A vision?
Yes. Where is Lord Kuro right now?
He's being kept near the keep at Ashina Castle. The gate to the castle, however, is shut.
I see.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
I've obtained one.
A blood sample. Let me see. The coloration is very similar to the sculptor's. The color is just slightly tainted. But what's this?
Do you have enough blood?
I believe so. Allow me to continue my research into the dragon rot. When we speak again, it's likely I'll have made a breakthrough. In fact, count on it. Goodbye.
Luckily, this game is very good about resetting the world. So all we have to do is rest, and we're done.
I've been waiting for you.
Any progress?
Yes, I've found some answers. The source of the dragon rot is the stagnation in your blood.
What causes the stagnation?
The blood has only a limited amount of power available to it. Let's say you've used all of this power, and then you attempt to resurrect again. The resurrection still occurs, but it must draw on power from another source.
From those that have the dragon rot?
I believe so. For those who have the dragon rot, the natural life force that everyone has, that allows them to live their lives and function as human beings, has been taken from them. Their blood has stagnated.
Can it be cured?
Yes, by giving back what has been taken. Here you are.
Dragon Blood Droplet, an item that is rarely dropped by a divine heir of the dragon's heritage. Using it will slightly increase resurrective power. Restore the power of life to those who have been drained of it by offering this drop at the sculptor's idol with the recovery charm in hand. In turn, all afflicted with the dragon rot will be healed. The innocent incessant coughing must cease. A dragon rot recovery charm created by Emma. With this charm, one can offer a dragon's blood droplet to at a sculptor's idol to restore all afflicted with dragon rot back to health. The charm contains the dragon rot victim's blood, which Emma managed to purify and solidify into a bloodstone. So, the dragon's blood droplet you can use at an idol to heal dragon rot. Or you can consume it and get a little bit of a resurrection node filled up. Dragon rot is healed. Alright, now we want to go back here. Go to this one. And we are going to explore this little area that I skipped over and then call it a day for now. And I don't think there's actually much here. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies. 6 enemies and some item drops. But I still wanna explore it for y'all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies. 8 enemies. I didn't know this was down here. Oh, I wonder what this is. Probably a sugar. Octo sugar. Ah, nope.
I know.
Hang on the ledge. Thank you. Alright, take down. Don't look at me. We should be fine.
Something.
Looky there. All cleared out. Anything on top? Nope. Really quickly before we touch this, I want to kill you in case you take this, listen to them.
We managed to drive them back once, but the Interior Ministry's army is far too powerful.
And that is why you wish to use the power of my blood. It doesn't matter how much power you obtain. You'll keep on fighting until you're a monster, incapable of feeling pain or fear. I do not wish to corrupt the lives of men.
Look at this mountain of bodies. Ashina cannot be defended by normal means. Not anymore.
I could never be as strong as you, Lord Genichiro. I do not yet know what it is I should do.
It has been a long time since that happened. Wait all you like. It'll do you no good.
Genichiro's bullying Kuro and I don't like it. Kuro did nothing wrong. Just a baby.
Kokage, my poor Lord. All it took was a bit of gunpowder. He startled, and now he's dead.
So this eavesdrop is actually for Gyobu's fight. It basically just tells you to use the firecrackers, the horse gets startled. Sorry about your horse. Powder. Or sad. I really don't know. Now, fun fact, it's actually probably faster just to go this way to get back. But really, the only shortcut that is for the merchant. But we'll never need to go to the merchant again. I don't think there's anything else. I remember looking at my first playthrough. It's just the item. I think we picked it up before the boss fight. Alright, acquire skills. What did I say we were gonna do? We were gonna get grappling hook. Let's actually get chasing claw. I'm still putting off the grappling hook. Because I know that for the next few fights that we do, we're not gonna need it. So there's no point in getting it now. Chasing slice, however, will help us in the next episode. Hopefully, that is the goal of this. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Pushing on closer to the Ashina Castle. I think this is actually the gate for it. Right? Yeah, we're actually at the gate, so castle, you should be able to see it. Back up there. Or not. Can we get up there? No. The castle's just over there. Oh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. It's right here. This is the castle. Anyway, with that, I'm going to get out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.